Welcome back to episode 42 of the Hot Pot of Coffee podcast. My name is Brad.
And I'm Amanda.
And Amanda is yawning. It's been a long weekend. 4th of July weekend.
It's been a long day for me, not for you.
It was long sleep.
Shut the fuck up.
So, 4th of July weekend, I had Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday off. Amanda had Thursday, Saturday, Sunday, which is fucking stupid.
Yeah, I had to go back to work on Friday.
Making people work on that Friday is so un-American. Making people work at all is so un-American.
Oh, shut up.
So we did a lot this weekend. Let's see. Thursday, we had a pool party at Zach's house. Zach was supposed to be here on the episode this week, but sounds like he had some a tummy ache, and so he couldn't make it tonight. Pussy. No, I'm just kidding, Zach. We love you. We hopefully will have him on next week or the week after when he feels better. But I just told him, no big deal. Don't need you, being here and shitting your pants in my studio. You know what I mean?
That's disgusting. I don't think he would have done that.
No, he wouldn't have. But it's just what goes through my mind. So
that's what goes through your mind, really?
Oh yeah. So unfortunately, couldn't have him on because we wanted to talk more Bachelorette, but we'll hold it.
We can still talk Bachelorette.
Well, kind of. But
a new episode comes out every Monday night. We can still talk Bachelorette.
True. So we'll talk some of that, and everyone in the audience is like, "Yay!"
Yeah, everyone's fucking stoked to hear us talk about the Bachelorette.
Jeez, Amanda, tell me how you really feel. So Thursday we went to a pool party at Zach's house. Friday, I don't think I did jack shit Friday.
No, because I worked all day.
Saturday, we went to another pool party. Man, we just have so many pool party friends.
Yeah.
And then today, Amanda cleaned out her apartment, and she's almost officially done and moved into the house. Oh my God. Our YouTuber house. Just kidding.
Get the fuck out.
It's our podcast house.
It's
our studio's coming together.
Literally just our house.
Studio's coming together. We gotta build a bar still, and then
No. We're gonna talk about my morning.
So we still gotta build a bar, and then we gotta put foam all in the walls, and then this studio will be pretty complete, and it feels really good, and then hopefully we.
So this morning.
This morning was great, Amanda. I don't know what you're talking about.
Shut
it was so relaxing.
Up. This kid over here thinks that because he helped me yesterday, he could sleep today. And I thought, okay, I'll give him a break. This shouldn't take too long. 5.5 hours later, I threw away.
What time did you go over?
I went over at like 9:30.
9:30 you went over?
Yeah, and I got home at 2.
Now,
let me tell you.
Okay, I'll let you do this before I shut you down real hard, but keep going.
I walked 6.6 miles today, walking to and from my apartment and my dumpster. I literally threw away everything in my apartment. It was probably 40 bags, like white kitchen bags of trash, of just things I did not want anymore.
Wait, before you continue, was the couch still in there?
Yes, and no, those 2 dumpsters on the side that we put my couch in were completely filled with my shit. I was on the phone with my mom, and I was walking trash bags back and forth, and then I was like, Mom, these dumpsters are literally filled to the top with all of my shit.
Was she like, why isn't Brad helping you?
Yes, that's exactly
what
she
said. Did she say
that?
that?
Yes.
What did you say?
I said, he's fucking asleep right now.
What did she say?
She's very angry. She was like, oh, I wish I could be there to help you.
First of all, no one helped me.
I helped you.
Second of all, and I've told Amanda this because you don't understand. When I first met Amanda, I went over to her apartment and I said, how the fuck are you, mind you, this is a 1-bedroom apartment. I said, how the fuck are you going to move out of this apartment? And she said, oh, it's not that much stuff. It really isn't. And I said, oh, okay. And what it is,
it's not realize,
but it's not your fault.
What I'd accumulated over the past 3 years.
It's actually like a psychological thing that people in general, like when I was cleaning out my apartment, I didn't have nearly as much stuff, but what you don't realize when you're living in a space every day, it's kind of like it's kind of like when you're with your dog, right? You don't see him grow up because you see him every day. But other people who see him like once every year are like, holy shit, your dog got so much bigger. So you don't see living in your own apartment all the shit you're collecting, but I saw. And I knew it. And so this house is not getting like that, Amanda.
I know it's not.
Every time so here's our rule in our house for both of us. Every time we bring something home, we have to throw something away.
No, that's not the rule. We just need to have like actual spring cleaning every year or like 3 times a year.
You know, the dangerous thing is in houses and apartments, it's not your open spaces, it's your closets.
Well, luckily, this house isn't that big, so there's not a whole lot of places to put things.
Amanda, your apartment was half the size of this house.
I know.
What the fuck are you talking about? It's double the things.
Yes, it was.
Like, you still gotta figure out a place to put those backpacks. I mean, they're gonna go in the closet.
I know where I'm putting those.
Like, I have work shit everywhere because of what I do for a living, which hopefully will be gone soon. But
yes, please.
It's we're trying to keep things
Moving
minimalist.
Sucks, man.
So
I'm exhausted.
Here's my opinion. I wanted to teach Amanda a very valuable lesson, and I think she learned it.
Also, I took 7 bags of clothes to the clothing donation.
And that was very nice of you. I'm very proud of you.
7 fucking bags.
You still have a lot of clothes.
I know I do. I don't understand.
And Amanda, you wear the same thing every week. So I don't know why you have that many clothes. I've never seen you in 99% of those
and
clothes.
I have to wear business,
but that's the rest of your life now.
Casual.
But that's the rest of your life now.
I know.
It's time to go through it.
I did go through it.
You don't have to be like me and have 5 shirts. One for every day of the week.
No. When I met you, you had 2 shirts.
Okay, first of all, I wore scrubs 7 days a week, so it was okay.
Except for last week, you only wore 2 days, so...
But now I have 7 shirts for... Oh, yeah. We're opening our absolute last White Claw from our variety pack.
Rest in peace,
it's basically like
pack.
A vegan Four Loko.
We fucking destroyed it.
It's like a carbonated acai bowl.
Oh my god. I did not find that funny.
There's a video about White Claw. Anyway, so it was really funny because, okay, we'll get to that in a second. Zach's pool party. But anyway, Amanda learned a very valuable lesson. And so did I when I cleaned out my apartment. And I had to do it. Mind you, before you call me the asshole, I cleaned out my entire apartment. And mine was 2 stories.
You are a minimalist, though. You have nothing.
I am a minimalist. I love it. I mean, I have a lot of expensive shit, but I don't have a lot of shit. Like, everything I own is expensive, but I don't
not
have...
true at all.
What's not expensive?
There's things that aren't expensive. Stop flexing on...
I'm not flexing.
Flexing on literally nobody.
This is not a flex. This is not a flex.
Everything I own is super expensive.
No, and I don't mean like thousands of dollars. I mean like I'll prefer a...
It's quality over quantity. Yeah, I get it.
Expensive as in like I prefer a Patagonia shirt over 3 Target shirts.
The reason why I had so much shit is just people give me things and I don't throw them away.
Who gives you things?
My mom, my brother, all of my friends, like Christmas, birthday, like people just give you shit and then you feel bad about throwing it away. That's my problem.
That's going to change. So,
well, clearly.
So anyway, so that's been our weekend. So apparently now I'm in trouble with Amanda's mom. That'll be great.
You're not. You're not. It's fine.
It's okay. I wouldn't have cared either way. Well, speaking of, the reason we care is next week we are leaving on Saturday afternoon and we will be home Monday. Oh shit. How are we going to record the podcast?
Easy. We record 2 days early.
That's true. So, we leave Saturday and we are literally Saturday night. We get into Seattle. We're there for a wedding on Sunday. And then we have to be at the airport at 3 a.m. basically on Monday morning.
Woo!
To get on a flight and get back to Arizona before work starts at 8 a.m.
Yeah, we land at 8:30. My shift starts at 1 p.m.
Oh, your shift starts at 1 p.m.
Yeah.
But so we're literally going to Seattle for 36 hours for a wedding, and we're staying at the airport or by the airport, and then we're driving 3 fucking hours to the wedding.
2 hours.
Might as well be 3.
It's 2.
Better bring my Switch for that.
No.
For the car ride? No, I've got audiobooks, not sponsored. So we're going to Seattle. That'll be fun because it'll be nice to get out of the 115 degree heat for a weekend.
Yeah, it'll be really nice.
And then, so that's what's going on in our life. And we'll have, I'm deciding because it could be fun to bring just my directional mic and hook it into my phone and shoot like a couch shooting the shit podcast with Johnny and his girlfriend.
I don't know when we would do that. We're going to be at a wedding.
You don't think we can disappear for 40 minutes at a wedding?
No, not at this wedding where I literally know everyone there.
Is your brother coming?
No.
Why not?
He wasn't invited.
Oh, well, but this is like one of your childhood friends. How was he not invited?
He's my childhood friend. I mean, yeah, my brother has known him his whole life, but he wasn't invited.
That's so weird.
It's not weird. You have
So
to make
weird.
you have to make cutbacks for weddings. It's expensive.
You also have to make cutbacks on how many things you buy and how many things you have in your apartment. So,
Oh, shut the fuck up.
speaking of, we met our neighbors.
Oh my god.
So we met our neighbors. I
Our
have a
next door neighbors.
I don't know if you have this too, but I get this a lot with like people I meet, especially like as an adult. I don't know if you get this. I feel like everyone looks older to me. Does that happen to you?
No.
Like you feel younger than people? So I'm 28, right? And
I always do. Though. Mostly because I look younger.
Well, yeah. But so we met our neighbors, and they were our legit next door neighbors, and we were moving a couch. So we got a U-Haul, which was a whole fucking experience. Man, driving a U-Haul on the freeway gives me...
It was a 10-foot U-Haul. It was the smallest one. You're ridiculous.
First of all, the smallest U-Haul is a fucking pickup truck.
You
So
drove
that's a lot.
it for like 20 minutes.
77 miles
I
is
had to
not...
drive a larger U-Haul for 13 hours.
One sec, guys. Let me get Amanda a sticker and a cookie. Oh, we have cookies. You want us to cook? Oh, we didn't. We should go get the gummy bears. That would be great. But
We're not eating on this podcast. This is not ASMR.
or mukbang,
Ew.
a mukbang podcast. All you hear
That's
is like.
disgusting.
So anyway, we met our neighbors. We both had U-Hauls outside the house. That's how we met them. The way you meet people,
It was
like
a very mute. What is it? Meet cute.
Cute meet.
Cute. It was a very cute meet.
It was a cute meet. It was a cute meet. Cute.
Cute meet cute.
It was a cute meet cute. We both had 10-foot U-Hauls. And
Oh my god.
It was so crazy. And so basically, these people went to the same college as me, and they graduated a year after me, which is odd because I was like, oh, I don't feel like I'm older than you. They looked older than us.
They literally looked the same age as
Yeah,
us.
whatever. But Alec and Lizzie are our next door neighbors.
Why are you saying their names?
Yeah, 'cause-
Anonymity.
Yeah, because they know their address and their last. That's literally the whitest fucking names on the planet. Alec and Lizzie. Oh, I know who that is. And they live in Arizona. There you go. Find them. What the fuck are you
you
gonna
can
do?
find them if they have like that combination Facebook. You know how married couples do that? Just type in Alec.
Psycho married couples. Jesus Christ, that's fucking weird.
Isn't that weird? I hate when people do that. We share Facebook.
It's probably because they just don't trust their husband or wife not to be fucking cheating on them
I
on Facebook.
don't think that's why. I just think they just don't know how it works.
How does the book face work? Anyway, so we met them. They were very nice. And I was like, Amanda, you have to be friends with her. And I'll be friends with him. And we can invite them over for a bachelorette nights. Because we got a new couch. And it's fucking huge.
Okay.
Amanda can sit far away from me. Like I can put my arm out and it won't touch her. And I can put my arm out on the other side and not touch the end of the couch. And then the pit bull can lay on the other end of the couch. And then the cat can also lay like a foot away from the pit bull, and we're not touching. And it's my dream
It's a
couch.
magical couch.
But in Amanda's world, she has to be on the same fucking cushion as me. So
Yeah, I do.
it's fucking huge though, and I love it. And then we gave Zach our other couch, so that was fun. And yeah, so God, we're doing so many adult things.
We're adults now.
But then we went to the pool party, and we brought 2 cases. Zach was like, hey man, pool party, at my house, 4th of July, bring, I've got hot dogs, food and stuff. He's like, so you can just bring snacks. And then in parentheses, he just wrote, just bring White Claw.
Cough, cough, White Claw.
White Claw. So we brought 2 giant variety packs of White Claw.
Hell yeah.
And it's so funny because it was like 7 girls there and like 4 guys. And it's so funny because every single girl brought seltzer alcohol.
Not only one girl brought seltzer alcohol.
No. She brought Truly. Another person brought like Hardee's or whatever. And then we brought White Claw. And White Claw was like all anyone was drinking, except one of the girls just would only drink her Truly. And she's like, I stand by Truly. I'm like, Truly? White Claw's better.
They're literally the same. They're hard seltzer. You can't really go different with that.
But everyone got fucked up. We played, what's that?
Rage Cage. Rage Cage fucks you up.
We played Rage Cage and
with
White Claw. So usually, if you don't know what Rage Cage is, you basically take this table, any table, doesn't have to be special, or this table that I'm sitting at, and you put a shit ton of cups on it, and you basically have to bounce the ball into the cup before the person to your left and stack onto their cup, and then blah, blah, blah. They have to drink.
It's a drinking game, but it gets you fucked.
And you usually, like in college, you fill up the cups in the middle with like cheap beer because there's a lot of cups. I mean, there's like 40 cups in the middle.
Yeah, these cups were filled quite full of White Claw.
We took variety pack White Claw, just every flavor, and just filled these cups with a White Claw.
They were sure a variety because they were every flavor.
It was every flavor. And we just filled White Claw into all of these fucking things, and then everyone just got drunk. Except for me because I had to drive. I was very responsible. I did not drink.
I didn't get drunk, but I had a lot of White Claw. I got sick, though, from fucking hot dogs.
Oh, and then we took a cute picture. We'll put it on the Instagram.
Oh, we did take a cute picture.
Did you save it?
Of course I saved it.
Okay, so we'll have to put that on the Insta at Hot Pot Coffee Podcast. And yeah, so you can see that. We had sparklers that was cute. So this is what fucking gets me, though. No. So on the ride home, you were sleeping, and this got me. Okay, I was thinking about this. So there's this major fire warning right now in Arizona.
Yes.
We woke up like the other week and there was smoke everywhere. It was like...
Why are you talking like that?
A lot of smoke. And Flag was on fire, and then also like east of our house was on fire.
The Superstition Mountains.
Superstition, but it wasn't a superstition. It was actually on fire. And...
I don't think you understand what a superstition is.
Nope. So anyway, so it was on fire, and then there's signs all over the fucking place like, don't fart, you could start a forest fire. And you think I'm joking, but literally it's that dumb.
The signs do say things like that, yeah.
Yeah, they say like, don't park on the side of the road, it could start a fire. I saw that one the other day.
Yeah.
And don't jerk off on the plants. The heat friction from your hand could start a fire. So this is what I didn't. So we're driving home from Zach's house, and Amanda's asleep because she's always fucking asleep in a car. It's like putting a baby in a fucking car. She just falls asleep immediately.
Yeah, I do.
And then I'm driving home.
Interject real quick. So every time on my equine rotation that I would go out on ambulatory calls, I would always fall asleep in the doctor's car. Okay, continue.
How have you not got kidnapped or raped in a car? Like, I don't mean that funny. It's just fucking scary. Like, you're going to be in an Uber one day.
It's not like I pass out and can't wake up.
Yeah, it's really weird. You always wake up the second we get to our destination.
Yeah, because I feel the shift in, like, change in, speed.
Do you fall asleep in Ubers? That's fucking sketch, dog.
I don't.
That's fun. Could you imagine that? How sketch that would be?
I do not fall asleep in Ubers unless it was, like, maybe a 2-hour
It's like that Black Mirror episode. Oh, you didn't see that one. It was a shitty episode. Anyway, let me say this. So we're driving home, and there was fireworks going off all over here.
Yeah.
How the fuck do you get away with fireworks, but you can't fart?
Well, certain places have fireworks shows.
No, they were here, like right by our house. One was right by CCV, that fake church, that thinks it's cool. God, don't even get me started. Anytime I see someone with that sticker on their car, I just want to fucking peel it off and draw a dick where the 2 C's are.
That'd be good. Yeah.
They had a fireworks thing, and then there was one right by the mountain right here, the Superstition Mountains. There was fireworks.
These aren't the Superstition Mountains.
I don't know what the fuck they are.
These are I'm not gonna say, but these aren't the Superstition Mountains.
They're mountains.
Okay.
So anyway,
people do it illegally.
No, these were professional fireworks shows. Like up in the big.
Then they're professional fireworks shows, and those are allowed.
So, so in Tucson, they had the same thing, and a giant fire started this weekend.
Oh shit!
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, why the fuck? So, a fire danger?
Because America.
Yeah, fire danger just ceases to exist because it's 4th of July.
Because it's 4th of July.
Did you hear Trump wanted to do a like a salute to the country thing in DC where he wanted to basically have Bastille Day on the 4th of July here?
Jesus Christ.
Like have the tanks go through like
Oh my
with like
God.
missiles and shit, and everyone was like, no.
That's not.
And well, he doesn't understand how DC works because he wanted to do this in Washington DC,
Yeah.
and you can't. The streets are purposely made in Washington DC, so if you drive a tank over it, they collapse. That way, no
That's
one.
not true.
It is true. The streets are
They
made
collapse.
like the streets are built so that they can't take like an enemy tank. Like if enemies try to roll up tanks
But what
in the
if
streets.
it's not an enemy tank? What if it's your tank?
I don't think you understand how many like fucking things are on the White House grounds. There's like missiles on the grounds. They don't need tanks. They got
I feel
fucking
like if
missiles.
they wanted a tank, they could.
Yeah, but like coming down the streets.
What about like a semi truck that's just as big as a tank? Why does that not destroy the
Okay,
streets?
tires and tank treads are two different things, Amanda.
Okay, but I'm just thinking that it's the weight of the thing that would
Don't
collapse.
fat shame a truck.
Oh my God.
It's trying to lose weight. It does every so
This
often, but it
just
gains
doesn't
it
make
back.
sense to me. I need a source. Show me your source.
Google. So
That's not a credible source.
anyway, I just think that was really funny. And
Well, he's a moron, but anyway.
yeah. So what were we talking about?
White Claw, fireworks, I don't know.
Oh,
Oh, Jesus.
ow, Jesus. Speaking of White Claw and white girls, I thought this was really funny. I just wanted to bring it up because I wrote it down, and transitions are weird. So this
You're
restaurant,
so good at them.
Amanda,
What?
when I go somewhere or like in and out, and you're not like hungry, what do you ask for? Fries or something,
Sure.
right? Just like fries.
I mean,
or like
I always get
we go
fries.
to Chipotle and then we get chips and then you eat them all on the way home,
Yeah,
right?
right.
So there's the restaurant. I don't know where it is. I totally forgot. But basically on the menu, this is a real thing I read about this week. On the menu, there's an option like under extras called "My Girlfriend Isn't Hungry," and you can add it, and they'll give you extra fries.
I think that's fake.
Nope, it's not. It's
I think
actually like a
that's
real thing.
meme.
No, it's not.
I need another credible source for this.
Okay, fine, fine. Let's go to Google right here.
I mean, like, I'm not
My
surprised, but I just want to know where this is.
girlfriend isn't hungry option. Let's see. Oh, Vice. Me. Oh, it's at Mama D's
Mama D's?
in Little Rock.
Arkansas, of all places.
It's called My Girlfriend Is Not Hungry.
That's funny.
And of course, Vice and all these ones are like, the viral but is dumb. Screw this whole my girlfriend isn't hungry. Fuck you. Okay? I'm tired of bitches eating my fries and my chips. Especially my chips. Amanda and I had a long talk about my chips.
We share those chips.
Speaking of chips, did you hear about the earthquake in California?
My mom actually just told me about that today, yeah.
So what tell me about it.
So, up in, I think it's near Ridge something. It's like up in the Mojave Desert area. They had a crazy earthquake. Like, oh my God, you just took my White Claw, you son of a bitch.
Keep going.
So like first it was like a 6.4, which is already pretty crazy. But then just like a few hours later or whatever, they got hit with a 7.1 earthquake. And it's actually a lot of the structures out there were okay because they're like California builds shit pretty well to deal with earthquakes, but a lot of the houses like gas lines or something fucked up and that they burned down, which was sad.
Looks
But
like
no
it was
one died.
Right outside Bakersfield.
Yeah.
Between Vegas and Bakersfield, south of Fresno.
Yeah. Yeah, they felt it in Vegas.
7.1.
What I
I'm
just
looking
said.
at pictures. Damn, dog. Check this picture out on Reddit.
I can't see it.
Here.
What? Just turn your computer around.
I can't. It's plugged into the board.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, so there's this.
Yeah, they said it lasted like 40 seconds, which is crazy.
It's just the pre to the big one.
No.
It's got...
That is a big one. You'd realize a 7.1 is fucking huge, right?
So I'm looking at this road in the middle of the Mojave Desert, I'm assuming, and it is completely fucking shattered.
Well, it's not shattered. It's just shifted.
How do you fix that? I mean, obviously, just with concrete. But, like, I wonder, Jesus. Like, what if that happened in, like, San Francisco?
Oh, that's happened before.
Jesus Christ, dude. That's going to eventually hit, man.
Yeah. Everyone knows. There's earthquake insurance. People have it.
No, I mean the one that, like, kills everyone.
It's not going to kill everyone.
It's going to destroy everything.
No, it's not.
The fault line?
Yeah, it's not going to destroy everything. It'll just destroy things that are along the fault line.
When is that supposed to hit?
They can't make it, like, they don't.
Could that be in our life? Will it be in our
They don't
lifetime?
predict that. They just assume that it probably will happen soon. But this hit, so.
That's crazy, man. We don't get earthquakes in Phoenix. We just get fire warnings.
Well, they get that in California, too.
We also get tattooed by our seatbelts. That's what it's called. You haven't lived here long enough. That's what they call a seatbelt tattoo. When you get in your car on a hot summer day and the seatbelt end touches you and burns you.
Yeah.
Called a seatbelt tattoo.
Just getting in your car at all here is miserable.
It's like 120, 140. No, it's like 140 in your car.
Yeah, it's miserable.
Yeah. Amanda
Like
got in the,
people with leather seats.
Amanda got in the U-Haul yesterday.
It burned my fucking thighs.
I've always wondered that with girls because they wear such short shorts and they like sit on things and I'm like,
It fucking hurts.
that's why I wear jeans 24/7.
No, that's
dog.
why you don't have leather seats.
I would if I had like a Maserati, but I got a fucking company car and it's a Subaru.
Again, no leather seats.
Speaking of Subaru, let's talk about The Bachelor. I love that it has nothing to do with
segues.
The Bachelorette. So we just want to talk about this really quick because we talked about it last week. And Amanda and I didn't really talk about it, but we did. So this week on The Bachelorette, Luke P is still here.
This week on The Bachelorette.
So wait, I'm a little confused. So, because I've never really followed The Bachelor or Bachelorette this closely before, but Luke is just Luke's garnering a lot of my attention, and so he's still there. So I think Amanda had this thought process, and I think it might be right. And this is the only time you'll hear me say that. And that's
please.
that she's already chosen. Like, she already knows who she wants out of the main guys. And so she basically is keeping Luke around for good TV at this point.
Probably, yeah. Yeah.
You think so?
I think so.
I think it's really awkward. The guy she kicked off this week is the only one to say, I love you.
That's not true. Luke P has told her that he loved her.
Okay, but he's not a real
also,
person.
Jed said that he loved her, and she said that she loved him back.
But wait, she said in the episode that he's the only one who said, I love you. The other guy said, I'm falling in love for you.
Basically the same thing.
But he said, I love you. And she kissed him right after that. And then she sent him home.
Yeah, that happens.
That's so fucked up.
Uh-huh.
Shit's worse than Tinder, dude.
It's not, though.
No, it's not. But it's, oh God, it's so fucked up. So next week on The Bachelorette, they go to their hometowns. And this I've never seen before. So do they sleep there with them?
No.
They don't.
They go into their hometown. They, like, the guy will usually, like, show them around, like, oh, this is where I went to high school, or this was my favorite, whatever, coffee shop, bar, bullshit. Anyway, and then they take them to their family's house. Usually it's not even their actual family's house. It's, like, a rich family member, because, like, they want to have, like, a big house and make it, like, look pretty. So usually it's not even their own family's house. Also, their family might feel weird, like, having people know what their house looks like. I don't know. Anyway.
True. I wouldn't want TV knowing my house.
Yeah. So sometimes it's, like, a rich family member's house or some random... They probably Airbnb shit, too. But then they come over, have dinner, the parents grill them, and then that's it. Then she goes on to the next.
They grill them? They grill and eat them?
Yes. They grill and eat them.
So
it's all part of the Bachelorette process.
Oh, so she sits down with their parents, like, alone?
she'll like do a one-on-one with his mom and then like a one-on-one with his dad and then like his sibling who's like, I'm super worried because he always falls so hard and I just am so scared.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
It's gonna be fun.
Oh God. But see, I like the drama. I don't think there's gonna be any drama in this episode.
No, did you not see the like scene where she goes and meets Luke P's family and they're in that like prayer circle, like that super culty prayer circle?
Well, yeah, but sorry, I was leaning over because it dropped something. So wait.
I love that your vape is just falling apart. It just makes me so happy.
No, it's just this part. I can replace it. I have a new one.
Literally falling apart.
But okay, so wow. Okay. That's going to be awkward too. Because, like, imagine, like, if that was one of us, we'd start laughing in the prayer circle.
I wouldn't be in the prayer circle.
I'd be, like, standing outside of it, like, you do you, dog.
There will be many prayers at this wedding coming.
But she doesn't let anyone, there's no rose ceremony.
Yes, there's a rose ceremony.
Oh, at the end?
Yeah.
So where do they all meet up?
I don't remember, wherever they fucking want to.
Oh. And so is, like, the traveling done? Or the fantasy suites back at, like, the house?
The fantasy suites are somewhere, usually, like, a cool location.
So they just travel all over the world?
Yeah. That's why a lot of people go on The Bachelor.
So you have to have a passport to go on The Bachelor?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Which is really funny.
Bachelorette.
Because one of the seasons, they went to New Mexico, and one of the girls was like, I can't go, I didn't bring my passport to New Mexico. Yeah. She
Dumb bitch. Mm-hmm. But wait. Well, just have someone send your passport to you.
I don't think she had a passport.
Oh, I guarantee you they tell you before you come on the show, like, make sure your passport's up to date.
Yeah. But then I'm sure some of them don't.
Yeah. Well, if Zach's right, then half of them are actors and actresses anyway.
I don't think so.
I don't think so. I love you, Zach, but I don't think any of them are actual. Maybe they're wannabe actors.
No, a lot of them are wannabes, or sometimes there are people that have done like other weird reality things and then decided to do this one too, but they're not like actors per se. They're not acting for the show. They go on it because they either just like want to have fun, want to travel, want to like promote their brand, or they actually just want to like see what happens.
I just go on The Bachelorette, and like every time the camera's on me, I'm like, hot pot of coffee podcast, and then I just like walk away.
Yeah, you'd be sent home very soon.
Dude, I'd love to go on that show just to promote the podcast. And then she's like,
You can't do that.
She's like, why are you really here? And I was like, because I love my podcast. And she's like, I really like that he loves something. And I'd be like, no, kick me off the show. And she'd be like, no. And the producers are like, leave him alone. He'll cause drama. It's like, next time. And it's just Brad crocheting in like the corner. And Luke P, if Luke P's not on Bachelor in Paradise, I'm not watching it.
You still watch it.
Yeah, I will. So,
but most likely he'll be on it.
Yeah. Okay. That was a lot of stuff to talk about. We're going to do something now that we haven't done in a while. I have some relationship advices. But wait, we're also going to do some Ask Reddit. Because we have some time, and this has been a long weekend, and we're not hungover from alcohol, we're hungover from life.
I'm just so tired.
Yeah, and Amanda's tired. So let's just go through the Ask Reddit really quick, and just give us some talking points, right? Because we're so prepared. What's a good, fun way to waste your Sunday before you have to go back to work on Monday?
Let me tell you. Walk 6.6 miles carrying trash bags to your dumpster.
I want to see what people wrote, because I want to see what other people are doing on their weekends. Finger yourself. Okay.
That's a good one.
That is a good one. Laundry. Oh, we cleaned the house today.
We did.
God, we're turning into adults, and I don't know how I feel about it. Golf. Go fuck yourself. Self-care. Fuck. No one asked you to be serious. Watch all 3 seasons of Stranger Things. We finished Stranger Things, but we will not talk about it because I know a lot of people haven't finished it yet. Maybe we'll talk about it on the next podcast or another one, but we have some theories, and we don't want to ruin anything for anyone. But if you have not seen, sorry, I'm reading this while I'm talking. This guy goes, quit your job. That solves the Monday problem.
Oh, yeah. That'd be nice.
So anyway, yeah. What truth is guaranteed to make the other player pick dare?
I mean, when you were a kid, it was always like asking who you had a crush on. You know?
Now it's like, do you have an STD? Dare.
Dare.
I dare you to give that person your STD. Truth. Oh, have you ever, like for a girl, even if they do it because they're embarrassed by it, for a girl, if she knows like what you're going to say, you go truth or dare, and they go truth, and you go, when's the last time you did anal? But you have to tell the truth. They'll go, dare. I dare you. Speaking of anal, that show is really good we're watching.
Stop with your segues, man.
Sorry. I'm really good at segues.
No, you're not.
What's the show called?
It's called I'm Sorry.
I'm Sorry on Netflix. Watch it. We'll talk about it later. What would you do if you find out a person that you thought was out of your league has a crush on you? The fuck? Are these written by teenagers?
Yes. Little children go on Reddit. They write shit on Reddit. What grown-ass person writes shit on Reddit?
I like this one, though. You have to cook one dish for Gordon Ramsay. If he doesn't like it, you die. What dish do you cook?
I guess I'm gonna die.
Cereal.
Can't fuck this up.
No, here's what you do. You cook him something poisonous, and he dies.
Oh, there it is.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm smart. I'd also make him spaghetti. What's one thing?
With like a hint of cyanide? Like how are you going to kill him with spaghetti?
Spaghetti with some olive oil.
Bitter almonds.
And bitter. Oh, that's fucked up. Because, guys, if you didn't know, cyanide smells like bitter almonds.
Yep.
What is one thing that became more clear as you got older?
That I own too much shit and I need to purge
Good thing
everything
you said it.
in my
Good
life.
thing you said it.
I need to Marie Kondo my life
I keep saying this to you and you get fucking offended.
day.
And then you get to say it about yourself.
It's because every time I would bring things home, you would be like, seriously, you have more shit? Yes, I do. And I threw away like 98% of my shit already.
Amanda, you're just getting mad because you know it's true.
No.
Yes.
I'm getting, no.
Yeah.
No.
Uh-huh. It's okay, though.
I did Marie Kondo my life.
It's super okay.
I Marie Kondoed a lot.
Super okay.
Oh my god.
You just have to throw away more stuff. Anyway.
Nothing brings me joy. I should just burn everything.
Yeah. Yeah, no. Oh, I like this one. What food always gives you the shits?
Well.
I don't want to know this.
I don't... Anything with gluten in it.
Oh, that's true. Amanda has the disease. Okay. All right. That was fun. Not really, but... we're going to go back to an old favorite that Amanda hates. I love it so much, and it is relationship advice. We still don't have a jingle. We do have a jingle for it. I just keep forgetting it. But
What a shame.
I scoured the relationship advice while Amanda was in the other room playing her video games. And if you didn't know, Amanda is a hardcore phone gamer.
I truly am.
Makes you sound so stupid. I'm like an actual like semi-pro gamer, and Amanda plays on
That
her phone.
also makes you sound stupid, so I don't want to hear it.
Not to the guys. What's up, bros?
No.
Anyway, these relationship advices are fucked up, and I wanted to talk about them because we haven't had ones like this before.
You realize that you go through these stories, and our advice is always dump them.
I'm gonna save I haven't read these yet. I just read the titles, so you're right. And no, these aren't like dumping ones. These aren't like that.
If one of my answers is dump them, then you're wrong.
Well, it won't work on this one. I just found out that my daughter is not my daughter. What the heck am I supposed to do? Yeah, exactly. Let's read. So my significant other of 4 years just confessed that my daughter, who is 2.5 years old, is not mine. I was really excited to do an ancestry test on her, not because I had doubts, but just because I figured my daughter could shine some light on my girlfriend's ancestry. So I just did it, and the results came back. Yeah, 23andMe has probably caught so many of this shit. Right? You know, some dude has been like, hey, I got his 23andMe kits for Christmas. And the girl's like, no. Fucking whores. I know I was born in Scotland, and I know my family's history may be 4 generations past. All Scotland. When the results came back, there was 0 match for Celtic or Anglo-Saxon.
Celtic.
Fuck you. So I was surprised and confused. I was getting my phone out to call my mum. He calls her mom.
Because he's from Scotland.
And my girlfriend burst out crying, saying she fucked up. 2.5 years later, oh my God, I'd shoot her in the face.
No, you have a child. You can't do that.
Yeah, you drown. It's not your child. Drown it.
It's still your child.
It is not your child.
You raised it for the past 2.5 years. That's your child.
No.
Yes.
A court doesn't agree with you. She confessed that I wasn't her father and that she made a mistake when I was out of town for a hot minute 2.5 years ago. Okay, first of all,
a hot minute.
First of all, you get pregnant with someone else's baby and just pretend it's your... That's the most fucked up thing you can do.
Yeah, that's really fucked
That's
up.
the most fucked up. Like, I understand, like, like if you cheated or something and you tell them, like, yeah, it's fucked up, you're going to break up, whatever. But to pretend...
Possible she did not know whose baby it was.
She knew.
No, but until it was born and maybe she did a test.
Maybe. You know what I love now, though, which I would do 100%. If I ever have a baby, and I'd do it either way, is now you can do prenatal paternity
I've always
tests.
been able to do that, I thought.
Dude, I wouldn't give a shit. If I got a wife or whatever pregnant, I'd be like, let's do a paternity test. And if they got offended, I'd be like, well, sounds like you're hiding something.
Super offensive.
Don't care. Also signing a fucking prenup.
Let's move on.
Anyway, why is that offensive?
Why is what offensive?
It's to make the other person comfortable, you should do a paternity test. You should do it anyway.
No.
Yes.
Because if you're in a relationship that is trusting...
Oh, really? Because look at this one. He didn't find out for 2.5 years. Paternity test. Anyway.
Oh, God.
I want to make it clear that I love my daughter. I raised her on my own sometimes, and she means the world to me. I don't feel, and I will I don't feel any ill will. He spelled it I'll will.
Oh, autocorrect?
Yeah. And I feel like I want to take care of her the same way I always have. Her mother, though, I don't know. I feel like for our daughter's sake, maybe we should try to work it out. This is, to me, a massive betrayal, so I don't even know what the fuck is possible. It's like she took the shine off my fucking joy. Jesus, this turned real quick.
Yep.
I'm trying my hardest to see beyond what she's done, trying so hard to feel and be the same to my wonderful baby girl, but my mind is stormy and I'm fucking raging at the moment.
Wow, he's raging.
I know. I've turned to the bottle to try to...
Oh, okay.
Dear diary, I've turned to the bottle.
This is already going bad.
How did he turn into like a 50s detective all of a sudden? I've turned to the bottle to try to chill out, but it's not working. This guy said...
Guess what my advice is, Brad?
Break up.
Yes, dump her. You can still have the child.
This guy said, get a paternity test to make sure and then initiate. He said, yes, I called her emergency line. We'll go tomorrow morning. I want a fucking update from this asshole. View entire discussion and comments. Is there an update? People just wrote, remind me. They're not married. That's good.
Yeah, that's why he said my girlfriend, not my wife.
Oh, my bad. I didn't. He lives in Sweden. I didn't think Swedish people could do this to each other. Makes me think of PewDiePie differently now.
Does it?
Yeah, dude. I say if she's not your wife, I mean, if she was your wife, get the fuck out of there. But, I mean, like, here's the thing. Here's the deal. Okay? And Amanda's going to disagree with me on this one.
Yeah, probably.
I really like this mic stand because I can hold it like this. It's close to my face so long.
Like, far away from me.
I got to get you one of these so you can just hold it to your face.
Hey, ADD.
Anyway,
stay on task.
Here's my thought process. Break up with her. And here's the thing, though. If you do that, she's not going to let you see.
That's not true.
But if I mean, I don't think, and I wouldn't, in this case, I would not pay child support.
You don't have to.
But she's going to be like, if you don't pay child support,
he legally doesn't have to.
Yeah, I know. And I wouldn't. But then she's going to take custody.
You don't know that.
Yeah, true. But I would break up with her and don't pay child support. You're never going to feel the same way towards your daughter. She's not yours. You just found out she's not yours. You're never...
Yes, you still will. You still raised that thing thinking it was yours. You still have the same feelings towards it.
Not me.
You honestly don't know that feeling. So you can't say that.
I've had pets who I find out are like...
No. Okay.
Anyway, dude, that's a fucked up thing to happen. So you think paternity tests are against trusting? I don't agree.
I think if you're married and you're wanting to have a child together and you get pregnant, no, you don't need to do a fucking paternity test.
But people cheat. Women cheat too.
Oh my
A
God.
lot of women. More women cheat than men.
That doesn't matter.
I don't think that's true, but it's true.
It's not true.
I don't know, dude. If you guys disagree with me, you tell me. I know we're going to see Johnny next week. We'll ask him. what he thinks, but not in
I
front of his...
already know what he's gonna say.
No, we're not going to ask him in front of his girlfriend.
No, no one does that.
When's their wedding?
They just got engaged.
Did they get engaged?
You've got to be kidding me.
Oh, yeah, you showed me the picture.
You saw the picture. You liked the picture. You commented on the picture.
So, I did. That is right, I did. Okay. Last one of these. This one's fucked up. Are you ready for this? I want you to guess the title of the submission.
I can't guess the title.
Amanda, think of something you would never want to happen.
Just tell me what the title is.
So, my girlfriend is going to be my stepsister.
Ew. It's like gossip. This is a Gossip Girl. Someone literally...
Seriously?
Yes! Have you never watched Gossip Girl?
Well, let's read this first and see if it's real.
No, I'm pretty sure someone just wrote the premise of Gossip Girl.
Well, you tell me. All right. So I met my girlfriend almost a year ago at school. On the first day of school, we were both late, so we had to sit next to each other for the first day of class because there was no other seats left. At first, I didn't like her, but I quickly changed my mind after that class we were in together. We seemed to have the same interests, and when the lesson was over, I think they're in high school, we weren't even close to finishing and getting to know each other, so we sat next to each other for the rest of the class as well. After a week or two, I had a crush on her. From that point, we didn't talk to each other that much. Around 7 or 8 months ago, she confessed that she had a crush on me, so I told her I had a crush on her too. Wow, cool, guys. We decided to hang out more and more for the next few months, so much that my mother started noticing and asked me about it. I hate lying, so I told her the truth, and we both liked each other. My mom, being as overprotective as she is, wanted to meet her parents. Her parents were also divorced, just like mine, so my mom met her dad. Until like a month or two ago, this was all cool. Around 4 or 5 months ago, my mom told me that she had been dating my girlfriend's dad for a month. At first, I didn't know what to think about it. I still don't. As of a week ago, my mom and her dad got engaged. Basically, my girlfriend will soon be my stepsister. How the fuck can she still be my girlfriend without it being too awkward? I need help.
You can't. That's too awkward.
People are saying it's not awkward.
How was that not awkward?
Oh, this person, I'm sorry. I'm going to have to go against the grain here with the other people on this. It's really awkward.
Thank you. One, you'll be living in the same house together. Y'all are going to try to fuck, and then your parents, who are married, are going to stop you. How fucking awkward is that?
I found the best comment. Have sex in their bed. Have them walk in on you. Establish dominance.
Oh, God.
I agree with that one.
No, this is so weird. Also, you're in high school. Like, get over it. Just break up.
This one guy wrote, "This is my fantasy." All right.
That's
All
weird.
right. Fucking weird. All right. That's enough.
That
Fucking
just
weirdo.
Killed the mood.
You just killed my boner. I didn't have one. I'm kidding. Or am I? I'm kidding.
You're also killing the mood.
I don't know why I just started singing the Lion King song in my head. When does that come out?
July 19th.
Woo! Weekend after we get back.
Yep.
Fuck yeah. Gonna see that shit. We won't spoil it for you guys. Dude, speaking
Mufasa
of
dies.
speaking of, guess what else trailer came out today, guys? Well,
Guess what else trailer came out?
guess what else trailer came out? The sneak peek for Mulan live action came out.
Ooh,
And
it looks good.
it's pretty well cast.
Oh,
Mulan
yeah.
is actually Chinese, which is good.
I mean, you don't know if she's Chinese, but she's actually Asian.
She's one of them. And
I'm sorry. What?
why is them racist now?
One of them?
Yeah, one of the Asian cultures. You know who was perfectly cast, and I think people are going to look way over this in that trailer? The you know when they all do the what's the thing they call it? The arranged marriages? The woman who like puts them all in their like
Matchmaker?
the matchmaker was perfectly cast.
Yeah.
And she sounded like them. I wonder if it's the same person who did the voiceover.
Don't know.
It could be. We'll see. I don't know. I'm way too excited for Disney movies. Live action Moana, here we come.
That'd be fucking sick. And The Rock better be in it.
Dude, right? Now, he said they should have done it live action to begin with.
Yeah.
Moana, because The Rock can just play The Rock, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But, because, yeah, he's Samoan. So, he'd have to gain some weight, though, because what's his name? In the movie?
I don't remember.
I don't remember. I'm trying to sing the song, but I don't. You're welcome for the sun and stars in the sky. Maui.
Mm-hmm.
Maui. It's an island in Hawaii. What the fuck am I thinking?
I don't know.
Is it in Hawaii or is it just of Hawaii?
It's not in Hawaii or of Hawaii.
Hawaii is the chain of islands. The Hawaiian Islands.
No.
It's called the Hawaiian Islands.
Yes, I know, but that's not where Moana is from.
No, I'm saying Maui is an island in the Hawaiian Islands, but it's not Hawaii.
It's part of Hawaii. It is Hawaii.
This is one I got to think about because it's its own place, but it's also not its own place.
Basically, it was a country, and then we took it.
Maui?
Hawaii.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it makes zero sense why Hawaii and Alaska are part of the United States.
I don't understand.
Hawaii should just be its own thing.
I know
and
should be its own thing.
Alaska should be part of Canada.
Right? Thank you.
What the fuck is wrong with us? We're just like, yo, we'll take that. And then also, if you I didn't even think about how much actual land mass America owns because every military base is also American soil. Like, every military base in the world is American soil. So I wonder if you add up all the square footage of all the military bases, how big of a footprint we actually have.
It's too much.
Isn't that weird? And like it's also really weird, and we never think about it, how we have military bases in every country all over no one has a military base here.
Yeah, how fucked up is that?
How weird is that?
It's super weird.
There's no like German military base in America, but we have a military base in Germany.
And literally everywhere.
Isn't that fucking weird?
It's super weird.
Like, it's weird to think about. Hey, Sirius.
Hey, Sirius.
The dog just came in just to shake.
Hi, Sirius.
That's really weird to think about. Yeah. Holy shit. That's a mind fuck.
It's not, though. That's literally what America does. They assert their dominance and try to put themselves in places they don't belong.
Happy 4th of July, motherfuckers.
Oh, America, you...
Anyway, guys, this has been a political comedy podcast. Hopefully not next week. Actually next week. Hopefully Amanda's voice might sound a little better. I got some new shock mounts for the studio, some upgrades, and they're coming in this week. So I'm gonna set Amanda and our guests, whatever guests we have, up with those. But yeah, hey guys, as always, if you have anyone you want to hear on the podcast, or anyone you think would like to come on, especially people in the industry, maybe YouTubers or people who, are influencers or who have good story or can shoot the shit, let us know. Hit us up on Instagram at Hot Pot of Coffee Podcast or email us at hotpotofcoffeepodcast@gmail.com. We'll try to get them on. We've been trying to get these YouTubers on who live in Arizona, but they have not responded to me. It's really hurting my feelings. Aditozi, he lives in Mesa. I want him on so bad.
Crying a river for you over here.
All right, Grumpy. Jesus. All right, guys. Well, that does it for this week's episode of the Hot Pot of Coffee podcast. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, and again, subscribe, and we will catch you next week. Peace.
Bye.